It was supposed to be just another quiet night on the rocky shores of Scotland. But by morning, the lighthouse stood empty. 3 keepers, gone without a trace. And on the table? A half-eaten meal, a tipped-over chair, and one deep scratch on the wall that read only 3 chilling words. The sea knows. Now, before you think this is just another spooky ghost story, let me tell you, this one is real. And buried in its mystery is a lesson that might just change the way you see trust, teamwork, and life itself. Also, don't worry. No jump scares. Just the kind of mystery that will keep you thinking long after you hit pause. Well, if you dare to hit pause. In December 1900, the Flannan Isles Lighthouse stood like a guardian in the middle of the North Atlantic. Isolated. Remote. And completely cut off from the world except for the boat that came once every 2 weeks with supplies. The 3 men in charge were Thomas, James, and Donald, experienced keepers, disciplined, and proud of their duty. Their job? Keep the light shining so passing ships wouldn't crash into the deadly cliffs. A simple but life-saving responsibility. But on December 26th, the supply ship Hesperus arrived, and what they found froze their blood. No keepers at the dock. No response to the signal horn. Inside, the table was set for dinner, but 1 chair lay on its side. 2 of the oilskins, heavy waterproof coats, were missing, but the 3rd was still hanging on its hook. And then, the logbook. The last entries were strange. They spoke of a massive storm, even though the skies were calm. Of tensions between the men. And finally, silence. Here's where the story splits into a dozen theories. Some say a rogue wave swept them into the sea. Others whisper about a sea creature, because hey, this was near Scotland's deep, mysterious waters. And of course, the most chilling theory. 1 keeper snapped, and the rest never stood a chance. Now before you start blaming Loch Ness Cousin, let's keep our feet on the ground. Whatever happened, one fact remains: these men worked in extreme isolation, relying completely on each other. Which leads us to a powerful truth: when you are cut off from the world, your survival depends on your trust and connection with those around you. In life, storms will hit, maybe not the kind with giant waves, but emotional, financial, or personal storms. And if you try to face them alone, you risk being swept away. Your lighthouse is the people you trust. Friends. Family. Mentors. You keep their light burning, and they'll keep yours. And here's the twist: some historians believe that even if all 3 had stayed inside, they could have survived. But when one went out to fix damage during the storm, the others followed, and all were lost. The lesson? In dangerous moments, rushing without a plan can cost more than waiting with patience. To this day, the fate of the Flannan Isles keepers is one of history's most haunting mysteries. No bodies were ever found. No conclusive evidence was recovered. Just that one eerie message: the sea knows. And maybe it does. The ocean keeps its secrets well. But as we look back, the real takeaway isn't just about what happened that night, it's about the storms in our own lives. When the waves rise high, ask yourself, am I facing this with the right people? Am I staying calm? Or am I letting fear pull me into the storm? And remember, if you ever visit a lighthouse, maybe don't write creepy messages on the wall unless you want to end up in a YouTube video 100 years later. Some say on stormy nights, you can still see 3 shadowy figures on the rocks, signaling to passing ships. Are they asking for help, or warning us of what's to come? If you want to uncover more life-changing truths hidden in stories like this, you'll love my next video, Story Morals for Life. It's packed with real tales and lessons that will make you see the world differently. Tap the end screen now, before the storm rolls in.